I always bring up Wes Anderson movies, which do win awards.
Kind of. Half of them go way under the radar.
They still are recognized, though. I only bring them up because they're not watched a lot. So, like
Yeah,
Moonrise Kingdom, Fantastic Fox, also
absolutely.
in my top 20 movies or so, must see movies. And if you haven't by now, it's just like you don't like good quality movies if you haven't seen these movies.
100% agree. His most recent film was Isle of Dogs, which I saw in theaters. It was very good. Wes Anderson is classic. Someone who I believe is classic and doesn't get the recognition he deserves is John Carney, who directed. He just recently directed Sing Street. Before that, he did
Oh,
Begin
yeah.
Again with Mark Ruffalo and Keira
Oh,
Knightley, and
yeah.
before that, he did Once. So this triple feature of all films about musicians filled with original songs. So they're essentially musicals, but they're not in the sense that they are singing them in the film like they're actually musicians singing their songs in front
Right.
of audiences and stuff.
And
And they're all great.
let me add that these types of movies are that much more impressive because do you know how hard it is to make amazing quality musical numbers, original music?
Yeah.
So you have to make not only amazing music, you have to add in amazing acting and amazing directing, and then you put it all together and you hope that it works.
Yeah.
And you have no idea if people are going to like these songs because they're not even tested out on the mass population. You just hope that you like them and you have good musicians and then they do a good job or
Def-
good creators.
Definitely. And Sing Street was on Netflix, so some people have seen that. Begin Again was Mark Ruffalo, Keira Knightley. Some people have seen that, but I recommend to everyone go watch Once. Once is is in my top 10 favorite films of all time. It's one of the most perfect movies I've seen. It's low budget, so it might look a little rough, but the music is fantastic and the acting is brilliant too.
I'll see it too. Just like you haven't seen one of my movies, I haven't seen one of yours.
There we go.
So we talk about these being like must-see movies for movie people, and then we don't even see them
Yeah, but there are
ourselves,
a lot
like
of
for
films.
each other.
There's a lot of films out there. I finally just watched Citizen Kane, and part of
That
me is
I
like, wow,
that's
it
hard
took
to
me
admit.
so long that it took that to watch this. But the more I realized, the more like some of these giant like mainstream actors or YouTubers or all these people, most of them haven't even seen Citizen Kane, and they'll admit it. And that movie's pretty great.